Today let's play Star Wars Arcade. So this is the OG Star Wars game that came out in arcades back in 1983. But this is the 32X version. So yeah, they ported this to the Sega 32X in 1994, I believe. So I've not played the Star Wars Arcade game before. So this will be my first time checking this out. Yeah. Let's see. Pilot and gunner. Could be a Y-wing or X-wing here. Yeah, let's go with pilot. There's X-wing here.
Attention, Nord Wing pilot. Stand by to
Nice
receive
voice acting
orders.
here. Good voice dialogue, I mean. Admiral Akbar, let's go. So this is an enhanced version of the Star Wars arcade game, actually. Of course, the original arcade game came out in 1983. It did not look like this. But yeah, 32X actually adds some improvements onto the 83 arcade version, of course. But yeah, the original game is, of course, a very old game. So yeah, it's cool playing this on 32X here. It's really a space simulation combat simulator, right? I mean, a space simulation combat game, right? Space combat game. Really kind of a predecessor to the X-Wing series. If anyone has played the Star Wars vs. X-Wing, or Star Wars vs. X-Wing, the TIE Fighter series is what I'm talking about, yeah. If anyone has played the TIE Fighter series of space combat games, this is the Star Wars Arcade is really a predecessor to that. TIE Fighters. Yeah, so if anyone's played Star Wars Rogue Squadron or Star Wars TIE Fighter, yeah, the original Star Wars arcade game was a predecessor to all those games. Oh my god. Really like this. It's really just a space combat simulator here. TIE Bomber. It does show off the 32X's graphical capability as well, because this is something that would be hard to do on the Genesis, I would say. So it does show off the extra processing capabilities of the 32X. Proton torpedoes. Proton torpedoes, I mean. Did you call it Photon or Proton? I think it's Proton torpedoes. It has the original Star Wars music as well, with John Williams. Very recognizable. Oh. Mission incomplete. Okay. Even has a cantina music here. Continue. What? Oh, eventually you go to the Death Star?
Wipe out enemy fighters.
15 of them. Oh my god. Autopilot activated. Oh, Death
Wipe
Star.
out
Nice.
enemy fighters.
20 TIE fighters? Wow, okay, ooh. This time we got Star Destroyers in our sights. Star Destroyer. Imperial Star Destroyer. Whoa. Shit. Pretty impressive graphics for 1994 on the console. Oh. Oh. Proton torpedoes, yeah, I see it down there, how many missiles I have. Proton torpedo missiles.
Wipe out enemy fighters.
25. Oh my god, boys. Oh, I can see my... Oh, I can do first person, or I can do third person. Okay. Third person as well. Alright, anyways, I'll stop here, but this is Star Wars Arcade for the Sega 32X. Yeah, it's pretty simple gameplay by today's standards, so it's really just a precursor to the TIE Fighter and X-Wing series of games. But yeah, I would say like it's pretty impressive for a 1994 console game. I mean, it's probably one of the most graphically impressive Sega 32X games, actually. Yeah, I think it's a pretty solid version of the Star Wars arcade game for the Sega 32X. Might even be the definitive version, actually. Anyways, that's it, guys. Pretty basic by today's standard, but at the time, I think this was technologically impressive. Right, that's a good thing.